Go start off. Victor, just talk about the block that you had there in the first, the big block.
Jordan did a good job of getting down, getting back on defense, and they've been telling me not to try to, block shots when I'm guarding my man, but try to do it off the weak side. So I just timed my jump and I just timed it right. I just blocked it, tried to block it to a teammate. Luckily, Will was there, so it was a good play, I guess.
When you guys get a big lead like that, is it hard to kind of stay focused in that kind of a game?
Not necessarily. I think just being more anxious, to get up more and to maintain that lead is sometimes an issue. But other than that, we just got to learn from it because we're going to be in leads, down the road. So, learn from the win just like we learn from the loss.
Cody, I know the rebounding was a point of emphasis, and I know you guys maybe doubled them in rebounding. Can you talk about that success you guys had on the boards?
Yeah, that's definitely always one of our keys is getting on the glass on the offensive end as well as keeping them off the boards on the other end. But that's just one of the little things that we have to do to win.
Will, you seem maybe more active than at any point since you got hurt in December. Are you starting to feel a lot more comfortable out there?
Yeah, I'm just rehabbing and whatnot and trying to get back. I'm not 100% yet, and you can tell I try to jump off one foot. It's pretty ugly, but I'm just trying to get back and play hard on the defensive side first, and the rest will come.
What was it like? Hit that jumper early, hit that jumper mid-range shot 2 minutes into the game. How much does that help your confidence when you see one of those go down?
I mean, you got to shoot regardless if it goes in or not. They're good shots. It definitely does help if you see a couple go in, but good shooters like Roth, you can tell if he misses the next three, if he's open for the fourth, it's still going up. So you just got to take open shots.
What was it like for you guys to have Coach Harbaugh setting up chairs for you during the timeout?
It's an honor, He's a very successful head coach. I believe he's the head coach of the year in the NFL. So it's an honor, and for him to speak to us and sit on our bench. And I know he's relative to Coach Cream, but at the end of the day, he's still who he is, And for him to come in and talk to us and motivate us, it's a blessing. So.
What were some of the things he said to you?
Just telling us to go out there, play hard, and just get the coaches what they want and things like that. Just giving us advice from his point of view as a coach and as a player when he used to be. So, it was good for us.
Vic, what does this do for you guys as far as kind of the little tune-up, warm-up, whatever you want to call it, between some Big Ten games? What does this do to get you guys ready for the final 3 regular season Big Ten games?
It builds our confidence a little bit, just because it's a big win for us, undefeated in the regular season and things of that nature. But, it just keeps us in that mentality of, next game, there's another game. We got to turn right back around and play another game, in a road game at that. So, we got to bounce back quick and get ready to play Minnesota because we lost it when they was in here. So, it's a big game for us.
Christian had another tough night shooting the ball, but what can you guys do to, kind of try to pick him up right now?
Christian will be fine. Like you said, the shot's not falling, but he's a good shooter, so you just got to keep on shooting. And, they're good shots, so none of us have a problem with it. So we aren't worried about it.
Will, what was your thoughts on just facing Dominique Sutton? He did a lot of nice things out there.
Yeah, he's a good player, obviously. He mix it up inside and outside, and you can tell he just gets a lot of reps in the gym. He's a good player. It's an experience for us to play a team like that. We might face a team similar to that first round, and every team has a guy that can play. And he can definitely play.
Well, you said you're not 100%. Is that are you more speaking towards how your foot feels or conditioning, or?
No, that's my foot. Yeah.
Anything else for the guys?
Vic kind of already answered this, but just what did this do for you guys just in terms of maintaining a rhythm? I guess and just keeping it going. Doing 3 games through as it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it did help. Having a whole week off would have been a long break for us. So it's nice just getting out there and playing. We can learn from games like this, even though even games like this compared to Big Ten games, we can always learn from those. So we'll watch the film and try to get better every day.
Okay, thanks.